Aquarius, longer formatted reading, or 11th house crosswatcher. Take it if it resonates. I see distraction here. Page of Wands in the reverse. Confusion as where to go. I feel as though that settles though, and you find your coordinates, you find your direction. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Could be outside of a family, an institution, a company, a household, and or again trying to affirm your own. Having done the work outside of it, this brought with it a lot of experience and lessons in working smarter, not harder. Hangman in the reverse of freed up energy, but you also did learn all these other different qualities and skills that you will be moving forward with you. So don't think that this Nine of Wands in the upright working outside of the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse is all for loss. If anything, it just kind of emboldened you and strengthened you and armed you with other skills, other skill sets that you could all put together in this kind of beautiful mishmash hodgepodge. Mishmash hodgepodge. Say that 8 times. New offers, new opportunity. Ace of Wands in the upright. Open-hearted to them too. Taking power back into your hands, back into your control, taking the narrative back into your hands, back into your control. I'm finally understanding what that Ten of Swords in the reverse was. Remember, the swords are thoughts, thinking. Thoughts and thinking for the air sign, or for all the signs in general, in the form of the swords in the tarot. Remember, that's electrical. So when we see the Ten of Swords in the reverse, it finally makes sense, right? The individual is looking at the hands. The hands are Gemini. Now, how do I turn this electrical? This electric needs to be grounded. It needs to be grounded with an earth sign, okay, and or some tangible earth resources. And so you're taking the control back by taking the pen in hand, by taking the authorship, the authority to write the happy ending. Right? Life will give you all the tools and the accoutrements and the attributes for you to fuck yourself in the ass. But rarely, unless you really do the digging and finding the value of what your true power is, will you be able to find that the true power is I get to write happy ending. The true power is I get to choose between, is this life a comedy or a tragedy? That's what a lot of people don't understand. Okay? But you understand that. So the Ten of Swords is the individual saying, I'm dead, but I'm not done. Okay? It's over, but it's only just begun. Because the individual is looking at the hands. So this means the electrical component is being grounded through self-empowerment, through authorship, through empowering the self with the authority to write, the hands write, when you hold the pen. I'm writing this ending as just a beginning for the greatest adventure, for the greatest comeback, for the best chapter of the rest of my life. And so this is the significance of Gemini, the swords, the electric, being grounded with the hands, because the hands take the pen in hand. Remember, you had the heart in the reverse. Well, what does the hand have? The hand has the wand. The hand has the pen. You had the Ace of Wands in the upright. What's that? It's the divine giving you the wand, the pen, so you can manifest this dream here. So yes, you may live an incarnation where you have ego deaths, or you have timeline deaths, where you jump into higher timelines, but you're still here because you haven't written the next chapter. Okay, so if you're not where you want to be, then good news is you have the power. I've got the power to write how this goes. Now, the fun part is when you see other motherfuckers and they're terrible writers. They write terrible life scripts for themselves. So they rush and they write sloppy and they take it and they run with it. And then they really fucking back themselves into a corner and they imprison themselves. That's hilarious. That's their karma. because they're writing the script out of fear and haste and rush and lack. Oh, my time is dwindling. They're ignorant because all they've done is subscribe to the mainstream narrative. And what the mainstream narrative has done has taken dilated time and they've constricted it. Right? They've reduced everything to a minute and to a meme. Your TikToks, your social medias, your commercials, all that shit. Because they want you off your square. How can you write a fucking beautiful comedy if you don't have time? That's the whole game, people, in a nutshell. So, hence, you are in the world, but not of the world. You take it all with a grain of sand, with a grain of salt, with a grain of sand. I'll say it again, with a grain of sand. Right? The sands of time. How much sand is there in the motherfucking deserts of all the beaches and all the deserts of the world? Infinite. How much time do you have? Infinite. You can do so much with time, as Bob Dylan said. You could dilate it or you could restrict it. What's time? Time is money. I'm telling you, it's all fucking related. And once you realize that game, then you know where to reallocate your time and your resources. And you better fucking believe and make sure that a high quality, healthy amount is being dedicated to you empowering yourself by writing that happy ending. Your boy's good, I know. That's why I get paid the big bucks. Let's go into Pisces and see what comes out. Love you guys. Peace.